Hey, well, then I guess you don't want to hear about the juicy little tidbit I stumbled across in the copy room this morning. Don't worry. You'll know soon enough.
Okay, so if you saw my video going over the trailer for next week, Heavy is the Crown, if I remember correctly, I mentioned during the segment involving Tony and Danny that, you know what, I'm not 100% certain that Tony actually quit his job. It seems that he possibly got fired. And yes, I know in episode 4, he came over to Danny all excited with the letter saying that he quit his job and everything. And I was like, wait, what? So when we go over to the trailer, we see that one like airport security guard with a box of belongings, which I believe are Tony's, due to the fact that we see like a desk lamp and a few other items, and I'm thinking like, yeah, if I remember my remember back to my time working in the call center, from my experience, if you leave a job by choice, putting in your notice, or let's say you get moved to a different department, then you're able to, get your stuff out of your desk and go about your business. It's like, well, if I had fun, I'm out. But the only time I recall seeing, a member of management go to a person's desk, take their belongings, put them in a box, and then walk out, that was only when a person was fired or, let go for one reason or another. And that's kind of what I think happened here, because Tony has this reaction of, whoa, 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 wait, man, what are you doing? As opposed to, oh, thanks for bringing my stuff. And it goes back to that moment where Leonard came over to Danny like, wait, you assaulted me, yet you got this huge settlement. How did it, what happened? And then when he goes on about, oh, okay, yeah, you don't like spreading rumors and whatnot. Well, I guess you don't want to hear about this juicy tidbit while I was in the copy room earlier today, but you'll know soon. So I feel like that was foreshadowing of, oh, wow, did Leonard overhear some news about Tony getting fired, and eventually Danny's going to find out. So that's how I feel things will play out in the next episode. But with that being said, that's really all I have to say about this. Make sure you like and subscribe. What do you think Danny's reaction is going to be? I mean, it's going to go from shocked to probably pissed, because she's shocked and feeling like, oh my gosh, like Tony quit his job because of me. And then it might switch up to, this Negro lied to my face. So it's quite possible, maybe Danny decides to end things with Tony. I don't know. I feel like next week could be the beginning of the end for a lot of these quote unquote characters. Like my other theory that Penelope showed up to the bank to tell Sabrina she's pregnant. And if Rich finds out about that, while he's standing right there, then it's quite possible that that'll be the end of their characters too. But only time will tell. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Tony was fired, or do you think he quit on his own? And did Leonard foreshadow the events by, telling Danny, oh, you'll know soon?